Hey everybody, Shawn from GamersWithJobs.com here, and I want to take you through the first half hour or so of Observer, a cyberpunk game from the same developers behind the Layers of Fear game that came out a little while ago, and it's pretty neat, and I think it's worth checking out, and I'm afraid it's one of those games that might sneak by, because there are so many games coming out right now very quickly, but this one is something special, I think. So let's go ahead and jump in, and we'll start a new game here. Krakow.
Lazarski, you there? Come in, Lazarski. Lazarski, you there?
Now you notice when I'm moving my head around, things are kind of like that weird sort of digital look to the
Come in,
screen.
Lazarski.
There's a point to that. It's not a graphical glitch, but just hang in there for a minute.
Yeah, I'm here.
Just in case you weren't sure if this
You
was a
okay
cyberpunk
there?
game.
I've been hailing you for the past 5 minutes.
I'm fine.
Even
I
drive
must have
stick.
dozed off.
Aw, yeah.
No rest for the wicked. How's the dream meter treating you?
Well, I'm not a vegetable yet.
Could have fooled me.
Hardy har.
I'm serious, Dan. Your signal's all over the place. Have you taken your meds?
Okay, so the voice actor voicing Dan, our character, is Rutger Hauer, who is a Dutch actor who's been in roughly 1,000 films. So at first it feels a little bit stilted, but somehow, like, I've actually played a few hours into the game, it just kind of gets, you either get used to it or it gets better. I'm not sure which.
Yeah, sure.
Wow, that was convincing. Take your meds, detective. I need you clear-headed.
All right, well, let's take our meds. That's this magical little pill button right here. Boop.
Yes.
Watch his wrist. Oh, yeah.
There you go. Looking better already.
Yeah, wouldn't want me to mess up. Can you see the headlines? Another leech goes berserk.
Don't be
Berserk.
like that. It's just...
Yeah.
My character, Rutger, here is a leech. Certain kind of like a futuristic detective type who interrogates people by jacking into their brains, basically. That's why they call them leeches.
What's this about? Just checking in, or you need me downtown?
Nah, just a checkup. No one left for you to interrogate.
Sounds pretty bad.
Yep, it's not pretty. The explosion leveled half a block. The place is still on fire. Corporate goons all over the place, securing the area.
Covering your tracks, you mean?
Whoa.
Careful what you say. This is a monitor channel.
Who is this? How'd you get this frequency?
Don't you recognize me?
Adam?
Yes. Well, what's left of me? Dad.
What happened? Where have you been all this time?
Away from you. It's funny. Thought it would be easier to hear your voice after all these years. But it really isn't.
Come on, Adam, don't start.
I really thought I could pull it off, you know? I was so close to making a difference, to setting us all free. And now it can't be for nothing.
Doesn't matter. Tell me where you are. I'll come and get you.
Shit. Dad, for once in your life, just listen to me. Whatever happens, I need you to remember, you're not in control.
Adam, can you hear me? You still there? Adam? God damn it.
Dad? Dad?
Matriarch, display caller ID.
Displaying now.
Krabinski. That's new. Matriarch, locate source of last call.
Triangulating coordinates.
Come on.
Location established. Tenement building. Class C district.
Jesus. Adam, the stacks. You just had to hit bottom, huh? Rock fucking bottom.
So, welcome to Observer. I'm just gonna let this one roll because it's got some real nice creepy shit in it. Alright, that's right. I'm bored. So this is the same developer team that did the Layers of Fear series, and this is definitely in a similar vein in that it has got a lot of horror elements, although it's definitely very cyberpunk, as you can see by the vacuuming robot there. And this overlay stuff, I'm not totally clear if it's just his augments that make things stand out this way, if everybody would see this, if somebody without augments would see it. I'm not totally clear on that.
Hey!
Hey yourself.
Need to get out.
Easy there, Tin Man. I'm not looking for trouble.
Oh. Tenant? Huh?
Sort of.
Name?
Grabinski. Leon Grabinski.
Tenant. Oh. Apartment 7. Ground floor. Through the courtyard. Turn right, turn left. Straight ahead, turn right.
Yeah, I got it. Backwards and forwards. Thanks.
Door open.
Geez, so if you look at his left side of his body, skin replaced, arm replaced, obviously heavy casualties in a war of some kind. And yeah, maybe some brain damage there too. Hey, robot. So this takes place in Krakow, in Poland, and for some reason there's this great war after a necrophage swept through humanity and basically turned things sideways and killed a lot of people who had augments. And there's this big war between East and West, and when all the dust settles, apparently in Krakow here in Poland, this corporation Chiron basically rules the roost and runs everything, manufactures everything, provides most of the jobs and the housing and all that stuff. You open and interact with objects just by right-clicking and then pushing the mouse forward. Same idea if you play it with a controller as well. It does support controller on the PC, so I played with both.
Attention, citizens. Curfew is now in effect in all Class C districts. Remain in your apartments and enjoy your chosen holographic content. Thank you for your cooperation.
Yeah, this seems fine. A tattoo shop. Yeah. So this is blocked right now because it's not where we need to go. As you go along, the game will kind of open up so you can go to different areas of the building. As far as I can tell, I'm a few hours in. I think maybe the game only takes place in this big apartment building. It's kind of a bottle game. It doesn't venture out into some big open world. It's very focused and very dense. And you can see that just in its graphical detail and the details in the environment. They've obviously spent a lot of time getting this place just designed exactly the way they wanted it to. It's pretty amazing. And look, they just knock a hole in the wall and keep on going. Here's our apartment 7.
What the hell?
They're here. They've come for us. Help me. You need to.
So we're here looking for his son. Some nice physics action going on.
Adam? Oh my god.
Abnormal stress level. Heart rate irregular. Administering mild sedative.
Dispatch, this is Lazarski, ID 656210. Can anyone hear me? Great. Fucking great. Okay, Dan. Maybe it's not him. Doesn't have to be.
Operational efficiency restored.
This is Lazarski 656210, setting up a crime scene.
Yeah. It's like most cyber dads, so Lazarski has a little trouble processing emotional turmoil. But everything was flashing red there because the building has gone into lockdown, so the window shutters closed, and the whole building just got shut down, and so no one can leave, and apparently no one can leave their apartments either, as far as I've seen. But I could be wrong about that. So, yeah, building just went into lockdown, which is kind of a big deal.
I need to check the victim's compass for connections. Victim is equipped with an ID mixer. Identification, not possible. Damn it. HN. Gotta start somewhere.
So it says missed call HN, and then it gives some information about the model of the communication device there.
6 million volts. Wasn't enough.
All right, biovision. So we have electronic vision and then biovision.
The head was removed post-mortem. It's possible the killer took it. Motive unclear. Erratic cutting pattern, indicating the killer was in a frenzy. ID check failed. Time of death, about an hour ago, before he called me.
So time of death is apparently before his son called him, so that's at least one good sign. Okay, so let's check things out here. Nice kitchen, tidy. I would say love to cook. Cook what? God, I hate fridges in games like this because I just expect dead babies and human heads and everything you could possibly imagine.
Controlled substance 45F, better known as feed. You've never touched this, Gwen.
Feed. What's this?
You never cared about this stuff.
You don't like, well, I mean, whatever this is. You've never been into this.
A hidden data storage. The encryption is too complex for my hacking tool. I'm taking it with me. Might be able to decode it later.
Decode it. Decode it indeed. Okay, let's check the sweet bathroom. You know it's a good bathroom when you have like plastic shower curtain hanging over your electronics beside your toilet and your sink in your shower, It's like, I know it's cyberpunk, guys, but we don't need computer cases and tapes and whatever the hell this is, breakers in the bathroom. Like, we can just still keep some things
Synchrosine refilled.
sacrosanct, sacred perhaps. So here's a nice children's book about the necrophage, which is what killed a lot of people apparently. What's this? Okay, just a bucket, nothing crazy.
Collateral damage or evidence disposal? What the fuck do we have in here? Claw marks.
So many swears.
Guess I triggered the security system. Must be a way to deactivate it.
Okay, so I've played through this before, so I'm just going to save us a little bit of time. I definitely recommend...
Printed on real paper. A little archaic for you, Adam.
So here's the book, 1984. You can spend a lot of time exploring. There's a lot of stuff to find. He comments on a lot of different things that you find, and it'll definitely fill out some of the backstory, some of the lore, some of the world building as you go. You know, you can just pick stuff up and look at it. It's a good game for just looking at stuff. You know, in some ways, you could say that this is a bit of a more involved Gone Home. Or more recently Tacoma. Like there's so far I've played a couple hours. I haven't seen a lot of instances of any real like action scenes or anything where time and dexterity is required. It's more just been about exploring, talking to people, finding clues, exploring the environment, getting more information that way. That's kind of been the focus. So it's been kind of it's something I'd love to see Fulbright, with who did Gone Home and Tacoma, it's something I'd love them to see push into a bit more, because Observer here definitely has a lot of density and a lot of stuff to do beyond just walking around and picking stuff up. So just to save some time, we found a book that was called 1984. Wouldn't you know it? That's also the code to open the door. But not just that. Got a weird cyber head rig thing, which I'm sure is not foreshadowing for anything at all. Let's check out the computer. In video game tradition, there are emails to read. So there's an email from HN, who is the person who'd called. Someone named Jay. Corrupted documents. You can open the gate.
I've deactivated the apartment security system, leaving the crime scene.
Yeah. So I don't want to do a super long video of this. My intent here is not to show you the whole game, or you can watch me play through the entire game. I just want to give you a quick taste of Observer, because it's very cool. It rewards exploration. It definitely has a lot going for it in terms of its world building's really cool. The cyberpunk stuff is really great, and the voice acting's often very good. You know, whether you're into Rutger Hauer is kind of up to you.
It just doesn't feel right. You're still alive.
Let's just go ahead and get this out of the way.
Procedure. There is no need for concern. Remain in your apartments and await further instruction. This is a section lockdown procedure. There is no need for concern. Remain in your apartments and await further instruction.
I don't know about you, but flashing red lights and no need for concern. Just they're like peanut butter and jelly, aren't they?
Lockdown procedure. There is no need for concern. Remain in your
Everything's
apartments
cool.
and await further instruction.
So, hey birds. The apartment building is in full lockdown.
KPD, I need to ask you some questions.
Do you know what's going on? My holo projection got cut off. I can't get a signal.
The building is under lockdown. No external connection. Not much we can do.
Shit. Sounds serious. So, you wanted to ask me something?
Do you know who lives in apartment 7?
7? I didn't even know anyone lived there. Hey, you wouldn't happen to know when they're gonna fix the connection? Not that it's like... Oh, God. I mean, sure, that's fine. It's just...
Just take a deep breath. It's gonna be fine.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? I'm just gonna sit here and wait for them to fix it. Can you talk to me some more?
Sorry, I don't...
Oh, okay.
Hang in there.
Yeah, so not a great game for streaming in terms of, because there's a lot of talking. A lot of these apartments, you can talk to different people, get information about, presumably about your son or whoever occupies apartment 7, and carry on from there. But I don't want to belabor this too much, because by now what you're seeing is pretty much it. Although I will say, as you get into the game and you start to jack into people's minds in order to learn more about what happened to them and stuff, things get pretty wild and pretty horror-centric in those situations. So there's a lot to see. It's not just walking through cyberpunk hallways in bad tenement buildings, but this is definitely a strong part of the game. And a really strong bit of world building. So far, I've really been digging Observer, and I'm definitely going to keep playing it. So hopefully you enjoyed this, and definitely encourage you to check it out. I think it's like $30 if you want to get it on Steam. That's going to do it for now. I'm Shawn Andrich. If you want more from us, go to gamerswithjobs.com, or you can check out the Gamers with Jobs conference call podcast, which is available on all your favorite podcast apps. In the meantime, we'll catch you later.